Let me go ahead and do some house cleaning at the start of this video. If it were not for Ronic versus Shakedown, Apex, Hard 8 Times, Sim Football Critic, Smitty, B Fife, the Bull, the Chris Smooth situation, you all wouldn't know who I am. I acknowledge that. I realize that most of my subscribers probably came from either you hearing about me or some kind of controversy, or maybe just like I said, the Chris Smooth situation, Machinima Sports, or anything that had to do with that entire connection. I realized that. I realized that a very few number of you probably found me through related videos or just found me on your own. So I understand that I was built in the underground. Now with the recent events that have gone on, and these, let's just say in the past year, you had the Chris Smooth situation. And for those of you all who missed it, I'll rehash it just very briefly. As you may or may not know, I do NBA 2K11 videos. And I had this idea. And the idea was to bring a certain flavor to my 2K11 videos to set them apart. So I said I was going to do driving intros, kind of like a vlog before each of the games, to add a little creativity. So what I did was I sent the first video that I did like that to Chris Smooth as a response, a video response. He approved it, and his next video had the same type of intro that I had. Now he came on to, hold on, let me backtrack for a second. Ronic, shout out to Real Rap, called him out, made a video. But people don't know, before that video was made, I tried to contact this dude, and at the time I probably had around 500 subs. He had probably around 80,000 subs. Around that time, Ronic made a video and called him out. But like I said beforehand, I contacted the dude. I left a message on his channel comments, sent him a message myself. And it wasn't disrespectful. I was just saying, you know, what's up with that, man? You know, basically, you just took my idea and ran with it. And I know you've seen it because you approved that video response. And you know, he may had this message of he approves all video responses and yada yada yada. So even if he didn't take the idea, if that situation would have been reversed on me, I could have handled it like a man in a different way than what he handled it. But let's not go into that. Hard 8 Times, this was around his time that he came back to YouTube. I was probably one of his first 100 subs, and the reason I knew he was back was because B Fife and Apex had either liked his video or mentioned him. And then, you know, I went over and I checked him out, and I remembered him because he used to make Madden videos, and this is back when I was just viewing videos. So after the whole Chris Smooth situation took place, he became friends back with Mr. 360 Beast, and around that time he got a hold of the Chris Smooth noob video, to where Chris Smooth kept going to the same spot and dying over and over, and his channel kind of took off from there. You know, he had the Wings fiasco, and then eventually he took on NASA, J-Eazy, Frog the Barber. But I never really jumped into any situation, and neither will you ever see me jump into a beef situation. And I'm gonna get to that in a second. When when my channel got taken down, I sent a message to about 20 YouTube commentators, basically saying, you know, help me out. I'd do the same for you, and I would. I mean, it's just kind of guy I am. But I was like, help me out. You know, just tell your subs that I made a new channel. They can come check me out, and they can subscribe if they like what they see. If not, oh well. I ain't messed up about it. At the end of the day, it's just YouTube. Hard 8 was one of the first people that hit me back and was like, I got you. Shakedown held me down, along with countless others. Manson, D-Man, Jive, JM Blaze. I mean, the list goes on and on. I got a lot of support in the underground, and I appreciate that. But see, this dude Hard 8, he never crossed me. And the closest he came to crossing me was going at Shake. And if you see how that whole situation went down with him and Shake, Shake didn't respond. And this might seem like it's anti-Hard 8, but it's really not. This is anti-beef, anti-drama. Because at the end of the day, this is the internet. And we commentate over video games. And just let that marinate for a second. Now see, I might not cuss in my videos, but it doesn't mean that I don't tell the truth in them. It doesn't make me any less, quote, real, because I'm not cussing in my video. I still tell the truth, and I still speak my mind, no matter who likes it or who dislikes it. I don't jock ride. I don't bandwagon. But I do show love, because that's the kind of guy I am. I'd rather build somebody up than tear somebody down any day. That's why when the whole Shake and Hard 8 popped off, I was like, man, this could easily be handled over Xbox Live. If you just talk like men, I mean, it's not like y'all can meet face to face. Everything can be resolved. We saw the NASA thing get resolved. We saw the J-Eazy thing get resolved. Frog the Barber thing get resolved. But YouTube is a funny place, man. See, at the base of things, I'm from the sports gaming community. And in the sports gaming community, you intellectually battle opponents through videos. Now, more recently, you've seen more Call of Duty videos from me, and that's because I'm beginning to like first-person shooters. But the Call of Duty community has more drama than the rap game. So in the sports gaming community, if your opponent makes a point, you try to counteract that, use things against them. Basically, flex your intellectual muscle. But now it's getting to the point where YouTube is going to the street. I understand that sometimes that's all people know to do, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to come to that. You can talk it out over Xbox Live instead of making videos slandering each other, putting subs against subs, when there's bigger issues at hand. You have to understand that I got on YouTube to make a difference, and it might have been a small, insignificant thing what I was shooting for, but I didn't get on here for a partnership. That came. I didn't get on here to make money. I'm the real, genuine article. And if people don't like that, oh well. There's a million other places that people can subscribe. There's a million other commentators people can listen to, so they don't have to listen to me. I'm just trying to find like-minded individuals, grow with them, and see how far we can take it. Like I said, I like exposure. I like for my channel to be seen. I like for my commentary to be heard. I like for my subscribers to interact. It's one of the reasons I do the things I do. Beef on YouTube is unnecessary, especially over video games. I know people want to defend their honor, defend their name, but if a man is not threatening you, your health, your family, or your money, it's not worth it. And even if he is threatening it, if it's over the internet, let it go. That's why you'll never see me get into a beef. Period. I'm one of the coolest dudes on YouTube. And I don't mean that from a standpoint of I'm so cool. I just mean I'm laid back, I'm chill. And most of the time, just as in real life, if a person has a problem with me, it's probably a problem with them. I'm not saying that everybody likes me, because everybody doesn't. But most of the time, I'm not causing any problem, but I never hesitate to solve them. And people want to know where my loyalty lies. I've had people ask me on Xbox Live, what do I think about this? What do I think about that? Well, this is what I think about it. At the end of the day, you can only define what's real to you. And what's real to you might not be real to other people. If going to work every day, paying your bills, taking care of your family is real, then by all means be real. But don't let another man dictate dictate your realness. As long as you take care of business and you do what you're supposed to do as a man, that's real. And I take care of my business as a man. I take care of my family. I look out for my friends. I go to work, pay my bills. Everything else is just in between, man. So never let another man define what's real to you. Alright? Be real to yourself. Be true to yourself. First and foremost, always be a man. Or a woman.